Welcome aboard, miss. I take it that your travels here weren't too difficult. I am sorry that I couldn't escort you all the way here, but there was much work to do, ensuring that this leg of your journey is as splendid as I could make it. After all, once we arrive to the city, you won't get another chance to breathe, let alone enjoy yourself with all the work that needs to be done. But now that you're here, please, miss, take a seat. I have booked this entire carriage just for your journey, so there's no one else here. There will be no interruptions, no noises, just you, I, and the gentle sounds of the locomotive. Now, I do have a full agenda for you tonight, so let's not waste our time, as you will certainly need to rest before tomorrow. And, well, as cute as you are when you're sleep deprived, it would look quite badly on myself and my abilities as a butler if my patron, you, miss, were not adequately taken care of before such an important meeting. So many important people with very important eyes may begin to think that you were not well taken care of whilst you were within my custody. And that wouldn't do at all. Not at all. So, first of all, we'll start the night with an alcoholic beverage. The carriage company has generously provided a fully stocked alcohol cabinet and mixing instruments, so I'm able to make any concoction that your hearts desire. But for tonight, I do have in mind a very particular secret drink, and I hope that you, miss, may take my recommendation on this. Excellent choice, miss. You won't be disappointed. Now I'll just get started and you can sit and just close your eyes for a minute. I'm sure you're exhausted after your trip here. So please, allow me to work. What's the drink? Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? I will simply say it was a drink introduced to me by my mentor, who said it would always work wonders to calm and soothe the nerves and anxieties of any of her patrons. I don't think that I've made it for you yet, so I'm sure you will be very pleasantly surprised, miss. My old tricks. Never, miss. I have no tricks, only impeccable service. No, my smile does not mean anything. I am just happy to see you. Of course, and you're happy to see me too. Now, I will get started. And let's see. A little bit of this. Perfect. A little bit of that. And, what was it again? Oh, right. A large amount of that one. and a tidbit of the next. That looks good. Oh, and the eyes, of course. Mm-hmm. And here you are, miss. Please, take a sip. What's that face for? Too strong? No, no, no. It's exactly as strong as it's meant to be. You do know that it is enjoyed across all the highest societies. So, please, drink. No, I didn't make it extra strong. Why must you insist I don't know how to do my job? I am expertly trained, and as I said, this recipe was handed down to me by my mentor. So, in honor of her, please, drink a little more, miss. That's it. See, it's not too bad. I do remember my mentor saying that she tended to use this drink for her more, well, difficult clients. Maybe they're not so difficult when they're a little bit tipsy. But I'm sure you can handle a little bit of alcohol, can't you, miss? It would be a terrible look if you couldn't, with all the dinner parties and such. You'll need to learn how to control yourself. And plus, the blush you get on your face when you drink is very cute. Maybe it will make the next few things I have planned a little bit more bearable. What do I mean by that? Nothing at all. Nothing. Don't worry your pretty little head, miss. Now, our travel company has generously allotted us this luxury cabin, which comes not only with the liquor cabinet, but also a large set of amenities which I have organized into an optimized routine for you. Now, this routine is to prepare you for your meetings and to have you absolutely pristine and glowing. After all, you always want to put your best foot forward, and you won't just be representing yourself, but your entire household, which, of course, includes yours truly. So, it is in my best interest to supply you with the best care and treatment possible. So, miss, I know you, and I know how you feel about my treatments. But, please, for this one night, for the both of us, you know I'm only doing it for your own good. I know that sounds a little bit scary, but I would never, ever harm you. Without reason, of course. So, first, nothing special. Just a cotton pad and some micellar water. No, I promise there is nothing in the micellar water. You're always so suspicious. I'm not that bad, am I? No, I don't think so. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently remove your makeup for today. Just the makeup. I'm not gonna push too hard. just wiping just on your forehead, your cheeks, your chin, and your eyes. Yes, there we go. And finally, your lipstick. There we are. See? Nothing to be worried about. You're fine. So, now next, I have this nice warm towel. And I'm just going to... Now, don't flinch. Hot? No, it's not too hot. What are you talking about? Perhaps the towel heater here is a bit more generous with its warmth, but it's not hot. It won't burn you. Now, you're being pedantic again. Perhaps it is a new machine, and I'm not used to it after all, so maybe I turned it up a little too high. But I don't think we have too much time to waste waiting for the towel to cool down. So now, miss, please behave for me and sit still. I'm just going to gently wipe your face. Just getting rid of any of the makeup that I might have missed. And just softening the skin and opening up your pores. It'll just make everything a little bit smoother and easier. There we go. You did so well, even though it might have been a little too warm. Thank you, miss. You're always such a lovely lady. Now, I have this little vial with me. And in it is some glycolic acid. And for tonight, I'm just going to do an acid peel for you. This will help with any scarring, spotting, or fine lines. No, don't worry. Just because it says acid, it shouldn't actually burn you. You have to trust me, miss. So, now I'm just going to gently apply it to your face. Just a drop on your forehead. A drop on your cheek. A drop on your other cheek. Just the tiniest amounts. That is all we need. And I'll just gently wipe. And I'll just gently rub it in. Just along your jawline, up the side, just gently rubbing into your temple, moving along to your forehead, down onto your nose, and then across both sides of your cheeks. There we are. See, nothing bad is going to happen. You're okay. Everything is fine. Now, it is necessary that we just leave the acid for a few minutes and we'll come back to it. In the meantime, I have a number of shoes for you to try on for your meeting. So, if you don't mind, I will take your shoes off and we can test out the fit and feel of the few I have selected for you. Okay, I'm just going to take off the shoes you're wearing now. Right foot. Left. There we go. Now, first, I have a set of stilettos here. Quite tall, 4-inch heel, pointed toe, black and patent leather. Let's try them on, shall we? Yes, I know you can't walk in heels, but you'll be seated for most of the day, won't you? Surely it would be okay, and indeed, miss, the extra height. It will give you a confidence boost and an aura of authority, which is exactly what you need when dealing with, well, those sorts of people. So, I'll just gently slide it on. It's a little snug, but it should fit. There we go. Now, miss, don't wince like that. They're not that painful. They are a beautiful pair of shoes, and they suit you so well, miss. That face is telling me maybe not these ones. As you wish, miss. I'll take them off for you. Next, I have, well, what is essentially the opposite. I have a pair of ballet flats that you might find to your favor. Let's try them on, shall we? Okay. They're made out of a very soft velvet material, and they should slide right on. Right on. There. Oh, miss. That face is no good either. Are they not to your liking? Still too tight? Cramping your toes? I had no idea. Maybe your feet have grown since I last organized your shoe collection. Okay, well, I would hate for you to develop any issues from such a tight pair. So, perhaps we'll try the next, shall we? Okay. So, instead of those, I have organized a pair of Mary Janes, my personal favorite, and so I also hope you find them to your liking, miss. They are professional, curt, and above all, cute. So if you don't mind, I'll put them on for you. And they have a small little buckle that just goes around your ankle. I'll do that up. Well, would you look at that? A perfect fit. Wouldn't you agree, miss? Oh dear. These accusations launched at me. No, I did not make sure the other shoes were the wrong size to force you to wear the shoes that I like. It is simply and purely coincidental that they fit, and that they are also my favorite. I would never do something so deceitful, miss. My role here is to prepare and care for you, miss. My needs will always come second to yours. But, considering these are the only pair that fit, and I don't think we'll have time to embark on a shopping trip before your meetings, well, I guess they will just have to do. No, I'm not smirking. I am just happy we found a great pair of shoes for you. Now, I will take these off. And I believe the peel is ready now. So, miss, I'm just going to use a cloth dampened with some water and just gently wipe away the acid peel. Just gently wiping. Just wipe your forehead, your chin, doing your cheeks, and just underneath your jaw, and your toes. There we are. Let me take a good look at you. Perfect. As you would expect. Now, miss, I hope that you understand that I would never intentionally want to hurt you. But, you know the saying, pain is beauty. And so, I want your understanding with what comes next. I have planned for you a micro-needling session. However, unfortunately, due to the cross-border customs and the bureaucracy of our train travel, we are not permitted the standard derma rollers that we would normally use. However, I did achieve a special dispensation. Given your status and position, I was permitted to bring a single 27 gauge needle at a length of 0.5 millimeters. It is an incredibly fine needle, much smaller than a regular inoculation needle, and just exactly perfect for the delicate work of microneedling. For you, it should not feel like anything except maybe a warm sensation where the needle has been. Now, I know how nervous you are with needles, but, as always, you must trust me, miss. I have never failed you before, have I? That's right. So, please, lean back, close your eyes, and just allow me to care for you. Nothing bad is happening. Everything is okay. It is just you and me. So now, I'm just going to put on some gloves, just to keep everything sterile and clean. So, I I will be just very gently and very quickly making tiny, tiny marks around your face. And all you need to do is just allow me to work and to take care of you. Thank you, miss. I know it's sometimes difficult to allow someone else to take the reins, to have someone else make the important decisions for you. But the fact that you allow me to sometimes take the lead for you means so much to me. I'm not sure I would be able to live happily without you. And so, being able to live and work as sometimes your butler, but also in other times your guardian, your guide, a protector of sorts, a confidant. Thank you for that, miss. I hope that the pain right now isn't too much. It's only a very quick session, and you're doing so well. As much as I tease you, and as much as I bully you, I do love it when you do actually behave. Although, I do enjoy your bratty nature. But sometimes just being together, enjoying each other's company as equals, not playing any games, not playing any roles. It's quite sweet. There. Now, please be very gentle with your face for a while. Even as small as the punctures are, they still need to be cared for to prevent any infection or needless aggravation. And so, with that conclusion, that ends all of my beauty treatments. So, the rest of my time with you will be dedicated to relaxation and helping you get to sleep. Because you do need to sleep, miss. And I know that all of this time spent traveling leaves you stiff and your joints just ache and ache. I know. Now, this may seem crude or even barbaric, but cracking the joints is actually a fantastic way to achieve some temporary relief. And so, if you may indulge me, miss, it may cause a little pain, very briefly, but I'm sure it will be tolerable, and much worth the rewards of a good night's rest later. So, please recline as deeply as you can, and I'll begin to work. Just starting with your left pinky, and just gently working the joints until perfect. A subdued popping sound is exactly what we're after. It will relieve much of the tension in your hands. Moving on to your ring finger. One day with perfect. And your middle finger. There is a little bit of pain, isn't there? just as I thought. But it's almost an enjoyable type of pain, isn't it? Mm-hmm, correct. And your index finger. Wonderful. And finally your thumb. Brilliant. That one sounded a bit painful. Oh, but your face is too cute. You've been so good. I'm sure you're getting very sleepy now. I think that it's time we wrap up. Please, lay down, and I will gently work on your back, just starting with your lower back, and with a little bit of pressure with both my hands. Just focus on your breathing, miss. Just a slow, deep rhythm. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Follow me diligently. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Making sure your exhales are just a little longer than your inhales. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Focusing on the feeling of your chest rising and falling on each breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Keep going. I'll slowly work my way up your back. And you can focus on my breathing as well if it helps you. You should be feeling extra tired and ready for sleep. So, please, yes, take your rest. You will need it for the coming days. Please allow the gentle sounds of the train to carry you to sleep. I will be taking my leave in the cabin just down the hall. So, if you need of my assistance before morning, please don't hesitate to call on me. And once again, miss, thank you for letting me take care of you. There isn't anything in the world that I love more. And I'm not sure what I would do without